Well, good morning and happy Monday, such as it is. Such a wonderful day it is. What do you think? Would you like to go for a ride in that Camaro? Look at that, eh? There, get in. What do you mean you can't fit? Anyways, a blast from the past, they called it, those cars. You remember that? Do you remember how young you were? Some of you won't remember, but some of you remember riding in a 1959 Cadillac. Or riding in a Camaro like that. It's like in the 1970s, 1950s, 1960s. We lived in the peak of civilization, the very top. Life was simple, easy, and yet the times they are changing, the seasons are changing, and yet there's nothing new under the sun. But you know, Second Corinthians 4:6, God has shone in our hearts to give the light of the knowledge of the glory of God in the face of Jesus Christ. And we look, once again, this book I wrote. I did write it, see my name's on there. I've actually wrote a couple. And reflecting of this, to see that our past is gone, and some of us anyways, we look back and the past seems to want to haunt you. And we don't have those dreams we once had. But in God, we have hope. So, I called this story The Ravenous Past. Like a ravenous, starving wolf, the past hounds the future and tries to consume the present. Are you not here? Has not the future event you look forward to passed and become a memory? Who can quench his thirst? Who can hold him at bay? The ravenous past that hounds all creation. Can even the stars and all the power and glory escape him? All that are bought to a memory. What anguish it is to be in the hold of the time continuum and his allied partner, the past. Surely you do not come to confusion over this. The very breath you inhaled at the start of this sentence is now in the past. Can you go back to that second, that millisecond ago? Like that, it is gone. You can neither revisit it nor reclaim it. It is consumed forever and in the hold of the past. Oh, anguish of days it is to grow old without hope. How it is sustained From where does the strength arrive? Think of the days of your youth. For all of your dreams, like sandcastles, they are washed away by the surf, whether they be good or bad. What creature can reclaim his youth? Who can travel into the past? It is deemed scientifically possible to travel in the future, they say, but yea, not the past. If you then denounce the Redeemer who has the power to deliver you from the devouring fangs, then what hope do you have? Are not both heaven and hell outside of the time continuum? Stop and think about that. Hell has no past. Not right now. Heaven has no past. They are now. The fool has said in his heart, there is no God. He's nothing more than a stupid beast. The metamorphosis of his spirit shall take place whether he believes it or not. It is only his destination that is eternal, eternally acclaimed and totally outside the reaches of time and space. But behold, I show you a mystery. Not all of us shall sleep, but in a moment, in a twinkling of the eye, we shall be changed and delivered from the past, the present, and the future. And ants that crawl over the keyboards when you're typing, no doubt a good tree hugger would have taken and setting him down in a nice environment instead of crushing him. Oh well, maybe I'll do that next time. Nevertheless, we are at the crossroads, with the facts before us, knowing full well that whatever we hope for in the future will be consumed by the past, and we will, Lord willingly, grow old with one hope left, the redemption of our very being into eternity, without time and recollection of the past. If you in your most troubled time feel God is nowhere, put between the W and the H, and you will find that God is now here. It's a wonderful thing to know that you have an eternity. When things like this, when we lived at the very peak of civilization in the 1970s, 1960s, 1950s, is now consumed and gone forever. That our eternity in heaven will be far greater than what we could ever imagine or what we ever could have known. So you have a good day. God bless you on this Monday. Mondays are tough, but we can do all things through Christ who strengthens us. Be blessed today, and know your Redeemer, so when you see your past consumed, you will know that you have an eternal future. Thank you, and God bless.